Adam Small here again from My Music Masterclass, and today we have yet another review for you. Donner sent us their new OURA S200 digital piano, and we're going to check it out. But before we do, here's the disclaimer, which we always do in this channel. Donner did send us this product in exchange for the review that you're watching right now, but they didn't tell us to say anything specific or coach us in any way. All of our reviews are always unbiased. This will be as well, so let's get to it. All right, so I'm not going to be doing the review myself today. Instead, I'm handing you over to the extremely capable hands of Jake Moses in Los Angeles. So let's take it to LA.
So this is the new Donner OURA S200. It's full 88 key, full weighted. This thing folds down. It kind of was inspired like West Coast beach vibes. It's got like ocean wave ridges. It looks really cool. Like, this thing is very aesthetically pleasing. It'd be great to have in your living room. And I feel like a lot of Donner stuff is like that. I've recommended it to friends that have kids that are trying to learn piano. I'm like, get one of these or the other models that they have because they look like furniture. You know, if you can find a way to kind of mask the cables a little bit, then it just looks like a nice piano. The OURA actually feels a lot different than the DDP series. The DDP is like, I don't want to say harder to play, but it's heavier. The action's a little bit heavier, which we always recommend for new students because you're going to build that muscle quicker. You're going to have more dexterity with it, and you know, that's kind of great. It's just like if you're a guitar player learning on an acoustic, you know, those muscles tend to get stronger quicker. This one even feels like the keys are a little bit shorter. But again, that might just be like a feeling because of the way that the piano looks. And it has like, you know, this top here that the DDP doesn't really have. That's more flat. So it's kind of like a wall, but it feels nice. It's like smooth. But it's still realistic. It doesn't feel like it's like plasticky. Nice response, you know what I mean? And the pedal is great that it comes with. Same kind of vibe as the DDP series. You actually have the three. You have, you know, the sustain. It also has that middle pedal where you're gonna sustain after you hit a note. And then no sustain, but it keeps that note. Then you have that left pedal, which is kind of going to soften it. You know, it's subtle, but it's there, which is kind of cool. And I'm betting the DDP pedal probably works on this too, because it's just that little pin at the bottom kind of plug. So I'm assuming it's the same. But yeah, if you want that heavier touch, stay with the DDP series. The big difference really with those is that just has one sound. That's just piano. This is multiple sounds, multiple tones, they call them. I like these just for piano, but this does have options for different reverbs, different touch. It's got a light, a medium, and heavy. We'll go through those in a second when I can have you see the little LED over here, which is kind of cool. It's got two 15-watt speakers at the bottom. Naturally in the room, sounds really nice. All right, so this is kind of a room test. This has a lot more volume than headphones. It's about 28. It's like 42. Kind of hear the difference between the concert piano and the grand piano more here. Here's the grand. Still way thinner. Still like the concert piano better. So again, that's all coming out these bottom two speakers. One thing to know is when you do put this together, because you just got to put the legs on, it's really easy. I would just, when you get it out of the package, turn it upside down. This thing will be closed, so it's protected. Turn it upside down, put the legs on. The headphone jack, there's two of them, which is cool too. Student, teacher kind of situation, or if you're, want to hear what your kid's doing, you can put in your own headphones. So there's 2 1/4-inch headphone jacks at the bottom. And the way to tell which leg goes on which side is there'll be an opening for that headphone jack. So you don't get confused when you put the legs on. Another thing to know is, and I think this happens with a few of their models, you have aux out, left and right. So right now I'm just going left out into this little audio unit, because that's if I'm not going to go stereo, which, I don't need to. The thing about the aux out is it does not mute the 15-watt speakers. So a quick trick for that is just get like an adapter, headphone adapter, and just throw it in the headphone jack, so it kind of like tricks it out. So it thinks this headphone's plugged in, so it won't activate the speakers. So right now, you can't hear anything in the room because it thinks the headphones are on, but it's just going straight aux out. There is what they call a local mute situation that you could put on and off. I thought that's what it was if you have the aux out, it'll mute the speakers, but that's not actually what it is. It's actually for MIDI. So if you're recording MIDI, it'll shut the speakers off and the aux out. So when you activate that local mute, it'll mute everything and it'll just be used as a MIDI controller. All right, so let's check this thing out. Everything is gonna be right here. This is your power button, hold down, comes to life. All right, so here's your volume. We'll keep it at 60 for now. It's very slow moving, by the way. That's your concert piano. Now, if you hit, this is all touchscreen. So right here you go, tone. Now you're gonna go through concert piano, grand piano, piano with strings, we got super electric piano. That old DX. The piano with electric piano, which I kind of actually like. You see this little thing on the left here? You gotta wait for that before you're like cycling through the actual tones, because this button does a few things. You have rhythm, so this start stop button, so the drum machine. You get jazz, yeah, foxtrot, country. So stop that. Now this one's your demos. And again, with the start stop, go back to tones. We got acoustic guitar. Steel. We got nice little jazz organ. Acoustic bass. This would be nice for later when we split the keyboard. Actually, let's do that right now. So you got an acoustic bass. Let's learn how to split this. So that's what this function key is for. You want to hold this function down, you get all these little things here. These are sound effects. So when you're just kind of hanging out playing, or even if you're just sitting around and not playing, you can have like a background meditation kind of thing. Let's check them out. So here's the first one. So yeah, so this is the ocean wave. Now essentially, if you do another one, it's gonna combine them. You can see it's got 1 and 2 there. Let's just keep the second one. So this is just a soft wave. Let's kill this one and then do number 3 to river. It's kind of cool. Let's shut that. Go to the next one, which is rain. So again, this is kind of cool, like if you're just playing and you want some background noise. Then there's some birds. There's some wind. There's like a sonic cycle. And there's like a light little melody. So yeah, and you could do, if you hit like 2 at a time, like say I want to do the soft wave and the bird. So it's going to be E, B and E. And if you want to adjust the volume, it's saying essentially to do E and F. So you kind of see it there. F is up, E is down. So then yeah, if you want to shut it off, there and there. Actually, let's go back to what I was saying. So you have this acoustic bass. So if you go to function, there's a split right here on E. So function E. So because the last thing that we had was bass, that's going to be your upper half. So yeah, you're going to want to set what you want for the upper register first, and then go into your split. And you could set it from here. So this. Now, it's going to split right here. So here's your split. So down here is all acoustic bass, and up here is all piano, but it's starting at that lower register. You have your transpose, right? So let's transpose here. We can go here. Or we can go down. It goes to 12, obviously. And then, so it's -7, but you can just shut it off. Then, okay, you got your EQ. So function EQ, we got bright, normal, soft, back to normal, to bright, then off. Like I say, I kind of like normal. We have reverb, function reverb. So let's start from off. We got off, room, hall, room, off, stadium, plate, then there's spatial. They're very subtle. Yeah, I think spatial is going to be my favorite there. So yeah, then there's your touch, medium, light, off, hard, medium, light, off. Pretty subtle. I'm gonna keep that off. And then you have your local on and off, which is essentially a mute button. And like I said before, this is for MIDI. So when you're using it as a MIDI controller, that mutes it from coming out of the speakers. There is Bluetooth, but that's already on when you turn the keyboard on, so you don't have to activate the Bluetooth. So I was curious about the Bluetooth thing actually. There's a Bluetooth MIDI. You obviously can do the Bluetooth audio. That's like listening and playing tracks. That's the normal stuff. But this is supposedly Bluetooth MIDI. So right now I have Logic open. I have a VST open. And then I have the keyboard on. Now with this keyboard, You don't need to put the Bluetooth on, it's already on. I said that before. So the first mistake you're gonna make with this is you're gonna go to Bluetooth on your thing. Don't do that. What you wanna do is you wanna go to Spotlight and you wanna type in audio MIDI setup, hit that. You're gonna go up to Window and show MIDI Studio. And then essentially you're gonna click this and it's gonna find it. And it should say Donner MIDI. So that's already connected, but you'll just have to hit connect. You can see it here. So let's go see if I'm getting any signal. I'll go put like some weight on the piano or something. Or maybe we could just zoom in. So I should be seeing signal. Yep, wow. That's crazy. I'm pretty far away. I mean, you know, it's only a few feet, but yeah. The Bluetooth MIDI works. Very cool. Then there's a record play. You hold it down, and then as soon as you activate, it'll start recording. So then you hit it again, it'll play it. Then there's a metronome, which is off when you hit it now. Again, the start stop is for the rhythm stuff only. The record play is for the record play only. And then this is for the metronome. So yeah, you want to just hit metronome and then you have to actually activate it. So you have all your options here. Every 2 beats, every 3. Then you can go to 5/4. So yeah, those options. Then your BPM. So let's say we turn it on, go to BPM, and you can just increase or decrease. It's a very slow moving knob, so you're very accurate, which is good for practicing. We didn't finish going through the tones. We stopped at acoustic bass, concert strings, violin, cello, and that's it. So I think the price tag for something like this is because of the aesthetics of it. It's really beautiful. It's great for a living room. It's great for a studio. I wouldn't mind paying the $800 to $900 price tag because it looks great and this cover is amazing. So it really does like protect the keys. It doesn't get dusty. I hate putting on like the little felt things. I just don't like them. So the cover is kind of a big deal for me. And as a MIDI controller, any musician coming in would not mind playing this, and it'd be a fun session. And then as far as like just having one at home, if your kid wants to start playing piano or if you want to relearn, this would be really great. And it's got that whole West Coast beach vibe, and it'd be really nice in your living room. And it's lower profile because it's like not as wide as a DDP. Those legs really come out and they really like, it takes up a good amount of space. This is a little bit easier to just kind of like put into a corner. So really the only like other feature that I would use different from the DDP is just like the sound effects meditation kind of stuff over here with the function. But I would use it as a MIDI. I wouldn't really use any of the other sounds because I just like piano. And this has a nice piano sound. It's a nice piece of gear. I like it.
All right, I'm back here. Thanks so much to Jake for the in-depth and informative review. And for those of you who watch the channel, you'll know that sometimes when Jake does a review, I come back with a bit more information. In this case, I really feel like Jake covered everything and I have nothing to add. Both Jake and I agree that Donner typically makes very good gear, you know, in a budget price range. As you can see behind me, I have another Donner Aura digital piano. You can find that review on this channel as well, but I use it all the time and I really dig it. That being said, Jake really explained everything well in this review, and you can hear the quality of the sounds. So you can see if this piano is right for you. I was about to wrap this review up, but this troublesome orange cat who is licking me at the moment barged into the studio. Anyway, I don't have much of a cat review to give you, except for this one's really good. This is a good cat. It's orange. It has some white on it. It's been a quality cat. And it wasn't very expensive. It's a budget instrument or a budget cat. But thanks so much for watching. If you liked the video, please put a like or click the like button with your paw. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them here. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do so. We always need more subscribers. See you next time.